Filling up for Cyber Lunch.
Today is October 2nd. We can officially say, welcome to the month of Halloween. We take a break from the House of Danger and catch up with just Jake and I happen to finish Spider-Man, the PS4 exclusive, and Undertale. It's an indie game recently released for the Nintendo Switch. We're also going to get into some Black Ops 4 Blackout mode thoughts. I don't know if you played it.
Not yet.
And much more. With that being said, I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with the nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives through growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and television shows of the past and today. Welcome back to the month of thrilling horror.
Yeah, welcome back to the overcast, dreary days of early October.
Suspenseful intrigue.
Oh, okay, yes.
And a journey into the mind
Yeah.
of madness and falling leaves and pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
And of course, our favorite season's festive treat. Video games.
Is that a festive treat?
I don't know. It kind of is. There's a certain magic in the air when you hit that season and games just start rolling out one after one. And you're like, I don't have this much money, man.
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is torture.
Right.
This year, it's not so bad for me, personally, but...
They call it Broketober for a reason.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you been?
Good. It's just been kind of dreary. Just watching football. Speaking of that, how'd you do?
I won.
Did you? Very
Yes.
nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
I
Thank
won
you.
both of mine too as well. Eric, I'm coming for you. I'm
I'm
for
playing.
you.
No, you're playing me next week.
No, I know, but I play Eric in 2 weeks.
I have 4 players that are on a bye this week, so you're
yeah.
gonna win.
No, don't say that.
Yes, you are.
Don't say that.
You're gonna win.
I should, but I'm not. Don't say that. No, I play Eric in another league, and we're both undefeated so far. We're the only 2 undefeated teams, so we're coming at each other in week 7, I think.
and I have no idea personally because I don't have that big of a vendetta against Eric. He's a good guy.
I don't either. It's playful.
Eric the bike man. Yes, it's very playful.
Yes, yes, Teslas.
That's what she said.
Yes. Kamara is out for me that week that I play him.
Oh,
So it's like, but
you're all done.
yeah.
It's all right.
there goes
You're
half my
last
points.
place now.
Yeah,
Completely has last place.
ass plays.
Ass place. I hope you guys like the House of Danger segments that we've done. I know it can probably drag on a little bit, but at the same time, we just thought it'd be something new and different we'd try out. We haven't heard anything negative, so we're going to keep doing them.
We'll just go with it.
I think next week, I'm actually going to tease this right now, we'll play Chapter 3. So if you guys want to catch up on Chapter 1 and 2 in the meantime, we left a short video on our page on Facebook on how to play the game and kind of what the board looks like. So when we say upping the danger level or the psychic meter, which are the only 2 things you really have to change other than rolling dice, you kind of have a good idea of what's going on. It's pretty fun.
Justin and I are kicking ass. That's what I remember.
Big time.
Yeah, big time.
I think the best I've seen so far, and this is going to be like my 4th playthrough now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to start again. I forgot about some of the... I was listening back a little bit because there was a little drinky poos going on. And it's fun. I like the story where it's heading. And like you said, it's going to get weirder now.
I'm running another group through, and they're still at psychic level 1.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it goes up to 5 for those who don't know or haven't looked it up. So
don't tell me video games didn't teach me nothing.
yeah, true that.
Because we're crushing on
Heavy
it.
Resident Evil. It's like they stole it from Resident Evil.
That's how I'm playing it too. That's how Justin and I are playing it. Kind of just like search this, do this first. Don't just go for this. Like, think about what kind of boobies and booby traps or boobies.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh, you can stop there.
Yeah. That
Okay.
game would be a 10 out of 10 if it had boobies in it.
Yeah, in a card game. All right, why not?
You got to start small, Daryl. Start small.
That's what she said. What doesn't start small is a video game industry. I tried to segue. It was horrible. Oh, my God.
Just about had me spitting coffee all over the place.
That's exactly what I'd like. A little
Hey,
coffee
Daryl,
shower.
what have you been playing lately?
Right?
Oh, we didn't do this week. Oh, we can't really do this week.
I could.
Well, you could.
No.
I could just come up with one in my head.
Just say a couple. Why not?
Okay.
Bring up a couple.
Let's just do it. I'll just do one. Oh, this year. Well, no, we'll just do the quiz real quick. I'll just make up a game that's fairly easy.
All right.
And I'll give you the system it's going to be on.
Okay.
Okay. So we're talking exclusives.
All right.
Just like Spider-Man, which we'll talk about in a second here.
Do I have how many questions?
Do you want 10, 20 or do you want 10?
Let's do 10 for the sake of time.
Okay.
Okay.
Was Sony PlayStation. Original. That era. I don't have a specific date right now because, yeah. I have other things loaded up on my phone here and I'm whatever.
Sony PlayStation.
Yeah. So the original Sony PlayStation, it's an exclusive for that.
Did you need the DualShock controller for it?
I don't think so.
So it's OG.
Yeah, it's OG.
Oh. Is it a third-person perspective?
Yes.
Are you in a mansion?
No.
Damn it. Is it a fighting game?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's tough to say. Yes.
What do you mean tough to say? Fighting Force?
No, then no.
You know what I mean?
Then no. It's not like Street Fighter or nothing like that. No.
Is it well, fighting game could be, that's a brawler. I think a fighting game is like Tekken.
Okay, well, are you asking if it's a brawler then, or if
is it a brawler?
No.
So it's a fighting game.
No, well, I mean that you fight in it, so I know.
So you can count that. Is it a fighting game?
No, you already. So you're asking that now?
No.
Oh.
Not if you'll let me slide.
No, I'm not letting you slide. You almost got me. Sony PlayStation exclusive.
Did you play as more than one character?
Yes, you could.
Is it turn-based?
No.
Not turn-based. Play as more character. This is crazy. People are just screaming at me right now.
Maybe.
Is it a sports game?
No.
Not a sports game.
You got 3 questions left. Unless you wanted to have 20.
Is it a racing game?
Yes.
Twisted Metal.
Good job.
Yes.
On number 9. There you go.
Let's go.
I mean, wasn't that hard of a question, but
that was very hard.
I'll give it to you.
Today, I stayed up way too late playing the original Resident Evil remake, which was ridiculous. I'm just like, okay, well, I kind of want to have a nostalgic experience, so I'll switch it to tank controls. And I'm just like running into the wall. I'm like, how did they do this? And with less than a quarter of the graphics.
Yeah,
that the PlayStation or Xbox has.
I don't understand how I got through that game back then. When I turned on tank controls, I'm like, yeah, right, this is not happening.
I just wanted to see how far I could get with tank controls because I know people beat it, so maybe maybe that's like a added on thing for like future games. It's like when you go back, it's like, oh well, I played it with original controls instead of like updated controls that actually make sense.
I did the old school playthrough where I think you had to get through the whole thing without dying, and you got the unlimited grenade launcher or rocket launcher, one of the two. I think it was grenade launcher. So I did that when I was like, I mean, what was I in high school probably, or just out of high school? 19 or something, or 20. When did that come out? I have everything loaded up here.
You're the TV guy today.
We're
missing Justin.
I'm inexperienced. Yeah, that's just because of a scheduling snafu. It's nothing other than that.
Yeah, we still love him.
Yeah.
He's probably vacuuming as we speak.
Probably cleaning up.
Yeah, he probably called in from work.
Probably called in to do the show, then decided to vacuum and clean instead. Because
by the time he moves out of that place, there's not going to be any carpet left. Sorry, we love you, Justin. We have to give you some shit because you're not here.
Yes.
We're very high energy today, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's just a dreary day off for me. Daryl works nights now, so he's...
YOLO swag.
Barely kicking into wake-up mode right now. So
anyway. All right. Yeah. Got to get back. Stop bitching.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games coming out this month. I just pre-ordered Black Ops 4 yesterday, which I think... I went on the app and then reserved it, so I don't know if that's the same thing.
Did you get the $110 version or whatever?
No. Why would I? That's stupid. No, I just want to really check out Blackout mode. I went back to PUBG last night, and they have one of this. There's another couple maps out or something like that. A new map for sure. And I played it, and I was like, man, I like this game, but at the same time, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because like that run, I actually got good weapons, and I was on a new map, so I didn't know everything. But I got shot from behind, like right after I got really good gear, and I guess that's just the way it goes. But at the same time, I was salty because it's like, I don't know.
Well, I guess this Call of Duty, they're saying it's like a well polished.
It looks awesome. I
watched
can't wait.
some Dr. Disrespect playing it, and I was like, okay, I could play this. Yeah, Rob, a couple of our buddies are gonna get it, but I think a couple of them are getting on a PlayStation. Dummies.
Why? Well, the exclusives come out before on
cares?
PlayStation.
Who cares? But it looks cool. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, and it still does have your zombies on there. And
I went back and played some Black Ops 3. I did not do well.
No.
I'm scared for myself playing this game if it's anything like it. Does this have the wall running and all that in it?
I don't think so. I think this is just straight up like
Really?
PUBG. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, look at this freaking guy. Nice blush there, buddy.
Yeah, it's very good.
Anyway.
I'm like I said, I pre-ordered it. I am excited that you can jump in a helicopter with your like whole team and like roll around.
Yep.
That's sweet.
They got a couple different vehicles, yeah. And it's graphically, it's going to be Call of Duty.
Listened to a whole interview last night on IGN from one of the main directors of that game talking about it, and it sounds like it's balls to the wall over there. They're working really hard to get that thing pushed and done and adhere to everybody's you know what I mean, like suggestions. And it was kind of interesting because he said like, oh, somebody had a really good idea and then they went to go do that and then it created like 3 other problems.
That's what Bungie keeps saying about things in Destiny all the time. They're always like, well, as soon as we fix one thing, it crashes 3 other things and we have to fix that, and then those cause other problems, and it's like cascade effect.
It's true though. I mean, I have no idea. For Daryl, write a video game. Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure that this game will have its issues when it first pops up, because it'll be crashing and all these other things, just like always, and then it'll smoothen out, and then people will be talking about it for the next 3 freaking years.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, by the way, got a 9
Yeah.
on IGN.
Yeah.
One of the best in the series.
I'm suspect about
and
that.
one of the
score.
best open worlds ever, apparently.
Biggest, I've heard.
Or biggest. That's crazy.
See, when I played Origins, I might have burnt myself out. I'm going to have to wait on Odyssey for a little bit. I think.
Yeah,
'Cause I can't jump into that right now, especially with Red Dead coming out. There's no way. I'd have to like crunch through it, and I don't want to do that.
One game that has caught my attention is Overkill's The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It's not Overkill. I gotta look that up.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's like Payday, but with zombies. That's what they said. I watched a little video on it. Looks interesting.
I watched this trailer where this guy's like having a monologue with a zombie with no jaw, and he's like drinking booze and talking about like the past and stuff, and all these other zombies start crowding around the car. I don't know. You should look it up. Not technically right now, but everybody out there, this game looks like it's gonna have some beef, like for sure. And with Telltale closed now,
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know. That really kind of made me sad because I really loved the Walking Dead series. Like I played through 1 and 2 multiple times.
It sounds like they're just screwing everybody too. All their employees, like they just kicked them out. No severance packages, no health benefit, no nothing.
No more Stranger Things.
Well, I'm talking about people's jobs though.
I know.
What do you mean no Stranger Thing? Oh,
they were working on a Stranger Things game.
The problem I've heard about the Telltale is that they didn't own any of their properties because they were just loaning. They were just on loan.
License, yeah.
Right. So when it comes down to it, the company was worth nothing. So I don't know. It sounds like it sounds like it's just a bad thing all the way around. So I don't know. I'm not in the business, so whatever. But I know if I lost my job and I was supposed to get benefits and I was supposed to get severance and I didn't.
In the way I heard, well, I just think that it's gonna have more of a legend to it because of this. Like,
yeah, maybe.
Kind of like the Half-Life 3 thing. Like, we'll never see the end of Clementine's story now. And I feel horrible for all those people that lost their jobs. I mean, I would be devastated if that happened to me.
Then again,
Just out
though,
of the blue.
What about the people that bought the whole series?
I was thinking about that. Like, do they refund or?
Nothing yet. They haven't said nothing. I don't know. I'll wait to read more.
I almost bought it too.
Yeah. Yeah, you like You like the Batman. You like the Batman.
Okay, let's see what's next here.
What is next?
Spider-Man.
All right.
Spider-Man. Something else, because we do not want to get sued. He's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, if we had video, you'd have to like put black tape around him or something like they do on beer cans and stuff in shows.
Oh yeah, because we can't. Oh yeah, you could show a little doll.
You think
That's
so?
fine. I don't know the laws anymore. It's gone bonkers. Anyways.
Yeah, you just came over here to do this cast and proceeded to drop about 60 hours of gameplay on top of me.
I'm not sorry.
That's okay.
I am letting Jake borrow my PlayStation so that he can finally divulge into the world of Detroit.
Is it divulge? No, divulge is like to divulge a secret. What would the word be? I think it's something.
This is a new game.
Anyway.
It's called Did You Have Your Coffee Yet?
Yeah. Hello.
Did you drink your coffee yet?
Hello.
You're going to play Detroit, which I'm excited to talk with somebody about because other than forums, yeah.
You mean you want to talk to a real person?
Yeah, it's not a robot.
No.
Unless you're a robot.
How about an SJW?
SJW robot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's... Be a good
Oh.
That's okay. I got long legs. It's okay.
Oh my God. Spider-Man.
Yeah, man. I'm
I
excited
finally
to play this.
made it through in a way. There's a lot good about that game. There's a few gripes that I do have just as far as what is going to happen with most games of this caliber or this nature is that the fighting may or may not get repetitive a little bit just because it's probably like a Mad Max or a Batman where you come into an area, you kick ass, and then you get a score and XP, and then you move on. I decided to play the game where once the initial set of side missions came up, I did all those first.
That's what I've heard.
From bottom to top. And doing that kind of sucks. But it makes the last half really interesting because you're just playing straight story missions and you're beefed.
Yeah, you have all the power-ups and stuff by then.
You gain suits by your level.
How are the suits? Are they cool?
They're pretty cool.
Okay.
I had one left to unlock because it was like beat everything, and I'm not going to spoil what it is.
Okay, but each suit comes with like its own pluses to it, right?
It comes with its own little perks, I'd say.
Yeah,
and depending on what suit you wear, you can always change abilities. So you can put the suit on, and then right beneath the suit in the menus, there's an abilities section. So you can keep your old ability from your other suit if you didn't like. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah, don't spoil nothing. Oh, I'm going to play. We're just sitting here looking at a dead screen here instead of gameplay in the background. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. How does it look? Beautiful?
It is gorgeous. And one thing that I did notice when I played the first mission is like when you do a finishing move, sometimes he throws the enemy up in the air, webs them, and then slams them on the ground. I'm just like, damn!
Yeah, like he did.
Like, yeah, I was like kind of like getting a little loud when I first started playing it. Like, oh, shit. Oh, like this is like... How is he not killing him?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Well, they showed one part when he was on like a rooftop and he kicked the guy like he was gonna fall off the rooftop and he actually like ran away from him, but the character still did like a sling to like save him. You know what I mean? Like there's little details in there like that looks pretty sweet.
I just kick as many off as I can.
Yeah.
Just to break it. One gripe. Not break the game, but just break his character because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Because there's a move where you jump up and you hold square at a certain point, and he'll like hang onto the ceiling and then swing and then kick him off, even if you're on a rooftop. It's hilarious, but it's like, what are you attaching to?
Mommy, Spider-Man just killed that man.
The movement and everything is so smooth.
Really?
It's the best Spider-Man game ever.
Okay.
Period.
Is this the guys that did Sunset Overdrive?
Yes.
Okay. So it's like that kind of movement, like real fluid. Everything just moves together, like Tony Hawk, where you're going from rail to rail kind of thing.
And speaking of that, if you hold triangle and circle while swinging, you can do like spin moves that give you XP.
Okay.
But you have to unlock that in the skill tree, which of course there's a skill tree for everything.
So it's like a backpack you pick up.
Yeah, there's 55 throughout the map. I got them all. There's stuff. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. I want to say my one gripe that doesn't matter. At one point, you're in... I don't think this is a spoiler, but you're in Norman Osborn's apartment. He has no toilets in his bathrooms.
There's just no toilet.
Yeah, you have to creep through his bathroom, and I'm like...
There's
looking around like, where's this dude take a shit? Like,
my spidey senses tell me there's no toilets in this there bathroom.
and then that led me to believe like this whole like conspiracy that they're robots because they don't need a bathroom, and it's like a giant I don't know.
Like VR experience.
I'm just saying, with all the love and care that's put into this game.
Yeah, just that little missing thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that saved like a half a RAM or something, half a gig of RAM or something like that in that specific area. Maybe they're just like, see what happens to take the toilet out, and they do, and it doesn't stutter anymore, and they're like, nobody's gonna notice this. Here's Daryl. Do. Wait a second. Wait a second.
In the Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
I'm taking time to make sure that everything measures up.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't mind that suit as much as I thought I would.
No, it's really awesome. I actually just switched to the old vintage one, so it looks like that, but doesn't have the white. It's just like, looks like this guy. Straight up.
That's cool.
And I played with that for most of the game till I unlocked this very unique looking suit, and played with that for a little bit, and then there was kind of an emotional scene with Mary Jane, and I couldn't take it seriously because of the suit. It's so ridiculous. So I had to change it. I'm just like, okay, well, this is kind of taking away from the narrative at this point. Like, it's kind of not believable.
No, it looks sick, man. I'm gonna enjoy playing this. I would like to tell you that I'm gonna play Detroit first, but I just don't know if that's possible. I might have to start this at least tonight and then play Detroit. Like, start tomorrow in Detroit. Sorry, Eric. Bully's gonna wait a little bit. I can't help myself.
My favorite part of this game is the party. You'll know when you get there.
All right, enough over there, Stimac.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. Gosh, it's not going to be game of the year for me.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Detroit's going to keep that number one spot for now. Second's going to be God of War, even though I want to say Undertale's taken my heart over as well.
Okay, I'm just going to say God of War is still my game of the year because I played through 90% of that game. I think there was like 2 things I didn't do by the time I gave it back to you. I played through the whole tower system at the end and everything else, and I love that game. So we'll see where this ranks compared to that, because God of War is far right now as that's mine. But anyway, Undertale. What do you speak of? I don't think I've ever heard of this game. Well, I've heard of it, but I haven't ever played anything. I'm gonna pull up a video of it here.
So it's a low poly. I mean, not low poly, but it's like 8-bit, 16-bit. I would say more 8-bit with like colors. Undertale, yes. I believe it came out a few years ago.
I've heard it for a while.
Yeah, 2015. It was originally released on the PC. The gameplay is reminiscent of an Earthbound. It's not that long of a game if you know what you're doing. I don't really want to spoil too much. I kind of drink every time I say that this episode, but it's just something very unique. There's a lot of reading, but there's a lot of really good character. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but
development.
Not really development, but just like there's a lot of heart in all the characters, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
See that heart?
Yeah, that's Flowey, but
Flowey.
No, they're just ridiculous creatures. I love the story. It's adorable. It's like pretty much a comforting game in a weird way. Like, it's not really like a... Yeah, that guy's hair is pink.
This is down your alley, man. I don't think I could. Unless this was on a handheld held for me, I would probably play it on.
So it's like half bullet hell, like when you're fighting the enemies. See this little box right here? Your heart, you have to control it, and you have to dodge those things.
Oh, weird.
Like projectiles. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can actually like talk your way out of fights. So like instead of fighting somebody, you could like flirt with them, and then they like get embarrassed and run away. And like just weird stuff like that. There's like story arcs.
How much is this?
It was $15.
Okay.
I beat it on the Switch, of course.
Oh, okay.
I got it for $15 on the Switch. It's only about 4 to 6 hours long, depending how much you explore. The character design is amazing, and their stories are hilarious and very self-aware. This whole game is self-aware that you're playing a game.
Isn't that guy from Chrono Cross?
No. That's actually, I can't remember her name, but she's like... Toriel. Yeah, she's like a cow mother. It's kind of creepy. Like, she wants you to stay inside and not leave and try to go home. She wants to, like, take care of you forever.
Weird.
But she's, like, really loving. So it's, like... It's got some weird, like, I don't know, character details. You can kill everybody, or there may or may not be other ways to go about playing this game. So needless to say, it's worth 2 playthroughs if you really want to get the bang for your buck, because I I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I'll try it out. I'll see what's up.
It's just funny. It made me laugh way more than I thought because of the ridiculousness of the characters. So if you have a Switch or a PC or on PlayStation, I don't know if it's out on Xbox.
I'm gonna look right
per
here.
se.
Windows, but that's it.
Yep.
That's so stupid.
Play this game. Do yourself a favor. It may not be for you. It's kind of slow and really reminiscent of like 90s Saturday morning cartoon like logic with characters and so on and so forth, but it's like it's a weird Pokemon. It's the best way to put it.
Toby Fox developed it completely independently. Developed that game. By the way,
I bet he gets all the ladies.
give him some props.
No, he needs a ton of props.
Black Ops? We already did that.
We did do that.
How about some games that are... well, we'll talk about the big one. Let's just do it. The one we're all waiting for. There's no real secret here, right?
Yes.
What do you think it is?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure 3.
Fuck, you got it. First try.
Yes.
I'm talking about good old Rockstar's
Rad Dad Revolution.
Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm pumped. Did you see the latest trailer?
Yes, I did. I watched
Holy
it the other
moly.
day. I was kind of
Get out of here with that. Don't even say anything.
Why?
Other than that. Because it looks absolutely stunning.
How old are you, Jake?
Should I put 9? Yes. Here, 77. That was a good security check there, YouTube. Or no, who is this? Bing? It asked me how old I was. It allowed me to type in 77 and believed me, and now I'm watching the trailer I was trying to watch in the first place.
It's definitely rated R.
Good job.
Yeah, like I said, I pre-ordered this game. It's going to be one that's on my top of the to-do list, unfortunately, for the rest of this fall. Battlefield 5 is going to get buried. Just Cause 4 is going to get buried. Pretty much everything else is going to get buried by this game. And I kind of feel bad, like the developers maybe should have waited until and kind of switch season. So instead of the holiday season, got out after this because they will sell that many. But by the time that they could have actually released the game, had a little bit more time to polish it, they could have released it after Q1.
Well, what I think, Black Ops won't get hurt by it because it's a different kind of game. I think Odyssey should have maybe either come out 2 months ago, or it should have come out like a month or two after Red Dead. Because I think after Red Dead, I'm not going to want to have to run around another big ass world again right away.
Well, Lara Croft too.
Well,
Shadow of the
yeah.
Tomb Raider. You got that, didn't you? What'd
I
you
did.
think?
It was all right. I was disappointed.
Did you play all of it?
Yes. Oh well, no. I played.
Did you see credits?
No, I did not. And that's weird because I mashed on the other two Tomb Raiders. I beat them multiple times. There's just something about this that didn't want to make me keep going. I don't know what it was. It was a gorgeous game, still fun, but it was just Tomb Raider again. There was no improvements per se.
Were there dinosaurs?
No.
Damn it.
No.
They were in the old games, so.
Yeah, man. The Raptors, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Clever girl. Speaking of Raptors and saying clever girl, did you watch any new Always Sunny?
I haven't seen it yet. I usually wait till it all comes out and then Stevie and I binge watch it.
I have it on Hulu, so tonight there will be a new episode on. One of the new episodes, the gang tries to do an escape room.
Oh, nice. I can imagine. I can imagine. I love that. Is it still just as good as it? Yeah.
It is. Can't say too much, but I love those characters so much.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
It's one of my favorite. Like I said, when Stevie and I met, first question I asked her was, "What's your favorite TV show?" Because if she would
She
have
said Glamour Girls.
if she would have said something like that, or is anything on MTV, I probably wouldn't have dated her again. And she said Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I like kind of sat back and I was like, no kidding, I like that show too.
You don't say.
Yep, it's one of my all-time favorites. It's right up there. I go Seinfeld, then like All in the Family, and classics, but then right up there is Always Sunny's right there.
Say, did we talk about The Predator?
I don't want to talk about that. Did
Why?
you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't know if I talked about this on the show, so I'll make it quick if I did. It's just been so long since we've done a regular show. But, yeah, I went and saw it. I've got a free pass from buying a triple feature, Blu-ray, triple pack. And it gave me like $8 towards a movie ticket. So I think I paid like 36 cents to see this movie.
That probably cost them money to have you go see that.
I think so.
Even with the DVDs, they probably lost money on that too.
Yeah, because I bought them for $11.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is a absurdly good deal. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what you would expect.
Oh, it's probably what I expect.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I don't want to. I just stop doing that. Come up with something new. Like what I mean. I don't know. I'm just sick of remakes. After RoboCop, what they do to RoboCop, and they did Total Recall.
I didn't even bother with those movies.
RoboCop was watchable though. Total Recall was, I guess, watchable a little bit. I'm looking at this Red Dead. I'm sorry, on a high res screen in front of me here, and I can't wait. But anyway,
it doesn't look violent enough for me.
No, not enough headshots in slow motion.
No.
Well,
I think there should be a hole in their face.
There shows a part where he shoots a guy right in the head, and it goes into slow motion when he's back, and it went through. It's like you can see where it went through his cheek and out the other side, and there was like this spray coming out of it. It's Red Dead. It's gonna be.
How are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play. I think honestly, you want to know how I'm gonna play? I think I played to it naturally, to my natural deal. So I'm gonna be nice to the people I need to be nice to, but I'm gonna be brutal to the bad guys so that people get more afraid of you. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try to stay on the civilians side because they can like hide you and they can do things for you. Know what I mean? And anybody knows if you played Red Dead games, as soon as the cops are on you, it's like a freaking half-hour freaking trial to get rid of them just so you can go back to what you were doing. So I want to try it. But then at the same part, I might do a bank robbery. I'm going to maybe rob a stagecoach. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'm going to shoot some random dude while I'm running through the forest for no reason. Just be like, wonder if I can hit him from here. Yep. Got him. Like that kind of thing. But it looks wonderful. I love the first Red Dead. Look at the water and the stream and stuff. That looks so sick, man.
I don't know. The hunting's kind of like meh for me.
Yeah, but that was part of the first one too.
I actually put in Undead Nightmare last night, but I needed like an 11 gig update. I'm just like, I'm gonna play something else. Yeah. No, I played Resident Evil. Ooh, there's a moose.
Alligator.
Where's this supposed to be set? In Texas or what?
Why Montana? Yep.
In Hannah, Montana.
Yep, it's I'm excited. It's gonna take up a long part.
How many hours do you think the campaign is?
30, probably 30ish.
It's got to be more than that.
I don't know. I bet you any money it's about 30. Why can't I get out of this?
I think it's gonna be like at least a 70-hour game.
70 hours?
50 to 70.
Well, I mean, are we talking campaign or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh, hundreds. 150 hours probably to do everything, I bet you. If you put your mind to it. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'm going to try to 100% this game. The main game, not the online or anything. But I'm going to try to get everything I can in this game. That's my challenge I'm going to give myself. I got to give myself probably a couple months to do it, though.
Goodbye, Jake.
Yeah. So long.
We will miss you.
Farewell.
We're going to get sued.
Night. Good morning.
I don't think it works like that.
All right.
That singing was venomous. And speaking of Venom, that's coming out.
Yeah.
Friday.
What do you think?
We had a discussion late. We had a discussion late one night saying who could play Venom better. That's kind of a hard one to.
Yeah, it's a hard one to pick.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's what I would say.
I said Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I got shot down by 3 people.
Yeah,
so.
don't do that. Well, but it could be like in a style of like Doom, the Doom movie.
It would match his body type, though.
Yeah, it'd be a campy,
What if Arnold played Venom?
No, I could do that.
You could.
I would take a.
Sorry, I have a symbiote.
I would take a Rock Venom movie over a serious Tom Hardy Venom movie, probably. If you gave me the choice before this came out. Obviously, I love Tom Hardy, but I think Venom needs to be like that crazy kind of movie, not a serious drama. With hey, Mrs. Charles, I just came into your store. Like that kind of voice, like that. I want to see The Rock just be like Eddie Brock, tough or whatever, and gets covered in that shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I would take Rock over. I would take Rock.
Or the dude that plays Rorschach.
No,
he's just a cigarette smoking low life.
No, well, that's true. He could have like the Venom suit kind of be slid back from his head, and he'd be smoking a cigarette but the rest of him's Venom. That'd be cool. That'd remind me of like a cell in a comic book. I don't know. I hope it's good. My doubts are very high.
Heavy.
Yeah, they're very high. It is Sony. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm sure I'll own it. I guarantee you I buy that game, that movie for like $7 someday. And it's sitting in my Blu-ray. Or I'm going to rent it from Redbox at the very least. But I might go watch it. Did you say you're going Friday?
I'm thinking so before I go up north.
Go up north?
Yes.
I have Friday off. We can go in the morning.
I'm down. One last time before it's all over.
Yeah.
See, winter's coming fast for us in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah, it is. This is the part. Well, this part's not bad. There's like 2 months that are horrible. And the rest of it is bearable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean, Vern.
Yeah. Now, a whole bunch you don't need to come here. It's not that great.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, it'll freeze you. So
It's
stay
horrible.
in California where you belong. And New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay over there.
Whatever he said.
Yeah. And Chicago and Green Bay. You all stay there. Anyway.
Come on by. We're friendly, I swear.
Guys are pissing us off, though. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Red Dead. And then Forza came out.
That came out today, actually.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
Man,
Forza 4. Now, is that true where if you have Game Pass, you get Forza?
I mean, that's what we saw, right? But I don't know.
That could be a fluke.
I typed in Forza 4. It came up. It popped up right away.
Hang on, I'm going to type in Forza.
And said in Games Pass you could play it. So I don't know if that was a limited time thing or if... Yeah, or what the deal is. But we've talked about this before. Forza 4 is not my favorite of the Forza. I like the more technical racing Forza. This, however, looks really sweet that I'm looking at it now. They're racing a train through the snow and canyons.
I'm just shook by the location of this. It's Great Britain, really?
Yeah, it's weird. But they have all
super weird.
They have all 4 seasons there apparently. So, but so do we. Why don't you have it in Minnesota? It'd be driving through Bram or something.
It would have to be like what do you call it? Cruising USA.
Yeah.
Where you hit deer and it's like.
Yeah. Oh, there was Minnesota and it's already passed on the map. Yeah. It'd be cool to have like a downtown Minneapolis racetrack like they would do for the Chicago.
By the way, in the crew, I got that game and they completely like dismissed us. We were just Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're just Midwest.
Yeah. It's like, thanks a lot,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, guys.
Wherever you're from.
This looks good. I mean, it probably looks fun as hell. If you could just go ripping off through the fields, that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I just think they got to do some really new stuff to get me on board.
Well, I know there's 10 different campaigns. And it goes from like drag campaign. It goes from like there's a stunt car mode.
Yeah.
Campaign. And I also heard there's a throwback campaign. This is the one I'm really interested in. I won't spoil all of them, but it goes through all the great racing games of all time, and it starts with Outrun. And
Nice.
it kind of has like a mission centered around playing that game.
Okay.
So I'm intrigued by it. I just a few months ago, a few months ago, I got Forza Horizon 3, and it's got all the bells and whistles with all the DLC for $40. And I've touched it, but I haven't really made it all the way through, and I feel guilty skipping that game for this one. I feel like I'm just going to be a year behind on these Forza games.
I will probably Redbox this, but then when Forza 7 comes out.
Well, you should look into that Game Pass, because that might be a real thing.
Well, I have Games Pass I got 3 months for $1 the other day.
But you got to play Spider-Man.
I know. No, I got no time for nothing else. Spider-Man and No Point. What is it?
Detroit.
Yeah.
No point.
No, I was thinking Flashpoint too at the same time. I don't know why. Anyway.
Yeah.
Have you seen that game for your PSVR too, by the way? That's like Rainbow Six.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I've heard very good things about that game.
You know where my PSVR is?
Where you predicted it would be when you bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so much cord to have in your living room when you live with a cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He don't chew on the cords, but
he could start any time.
He could start or maybe trip on it and pull the PlayStation out, or who knows. I don't know. I'll bust it out sometime in the near 10 years. Mega Man 11 came out too.
And I didn't even know about this.
I played this on the Switch, and I got my ass handed to me on casual mode.
Yeah, I watched Colin Moriarty's review because he's a huge Mega Man guy, and he said, yeah, it's super hard, but that's what he wanted, but he had problems with the rest of the game. But it looks really sweet. I don't know what this gameplay video is. I don't want to watch your CRT TV while you describe it here.
See, this is Mega Man. You know, he's a good character. He was from, those other games called Mega Man.
No, I don't.
I sound like
I don't think
Brian Fellow.
I don't think the guy's accent that would be describing this game would sound like that.
I'm Brian Fellow.
I'm Brian Fellows.
Tell that bird to stop using my credit card.
Oh, I love that guy so much.
No, I'm Brian Fellow.
No, I'm Brian Fellow. I love him.
Wow. Thanks for sticking with us because we are all over the place today.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Now the coffee's kicking in.
I know, because I'm like screaming over here.
You know, also
thanks for sticking.
Also, our volume went up threefold.
I can do that.
I can do that too. See, that's threefold.
Mega Man is for people who like Dark Souls.
Hard, just grindingly, punishingly hard.
Yes.
You played the demo, you said.
I don't have that much skill.
Yeah.
I came into it like, yeah, I'm doing all right. And then all of a sudden I died in the same spot over and over on casual mode. I'm just like, maybe I'm not good enough for this game.
That's where Dark Cells started to lose.
Dark Cells.
Dead Cells.
Dark Cells. New game from Software.
I still love that game, and I'll go back to it, but I just hit a wall where I was just like, I don't want to keep doing this over and over and over until I find a solution to what's going on here, what I'm doing wrong.
Dead Cells?
Yeah, it's still a great game, though.
Or Dark Cells. I kind of like Dark Cells.
Yeah. That's up there on my Game of the Year platform, too.
We are Dark Cells.
So far for my running. I think, are we doing 5?
Let's do 5 quick.
Okay, what, right now?
Yeah.
God of War.
Okay, that's your 1.
Forsaken. I'm putting that in there.
2. That's in your number 2 spot.
Yeah, for this year.
Okay.
Just because of how much better, but that's coming from a Destiny fan, so take it for what it's worth. Dead Cells. What else did I play this year? Technically, I played Zelda this year. But that wouldn't be fair. Man, it's hard. I haven't really played very many games I like this year so far. That's because they're all coming out now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to go with those 3 for now.
3?
Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't be just guessing games.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say Detroit, Undertale, God of War. I want to say Spider-Man, but I can't yet. I might put it in my 4th spot because it's a game that I saw all the way through, and that's kind of rare for me.
That's very rare for you, especially that fast.
I think Celeste came out this year.
Oh, yeah. Did it? Or was that winter? I don't remember.
I think, yeah, it was winter is this year.
Well.
Now I got to look it up. Celeste for sure. That was probably one of my favorites that I beat to completion. That's that indie game where you're that chick. Yeah, I've shown you that.
I don't think.
Yeah, it came out January 25th.
Okay. I don't think I've played. I really haven't played that much this year. Well, I played a lot of certain games. Like God of War took me. God, how long? 40 hours. Then you gave me Zelda. I did 100 hours into that game. Then Mario and things like that. So I played a lot of games, but those 2 wouldn't qualify. But I played, like Spider-Man, I'm going to sink 30 hours into Spider-Man probably. And then I'm going to play Detroit and sink, you know what I mean? I'm not just playing tons and tons of games right now. But we'll see. I think Red Dead is going to for sure be my pick. I'm almost positive by the end of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say Odyssey, but that came out last year. That's crazy to
Mario,
think about.
Yeah. Now what you going to do, Nintendo? Come on. Hurry.
Mario Party. Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Whatever.
I freaked out.
No, I don't care.
I think Betsy and I high-fived on the couch when we watched the Direct. Because did you see the Direct? They teased it.
I'm not a Nintendo person like that.
Okay.
I was a Sega guy because they were the mature console where you could get the more graphic games. Like Mortal Kombat with blood, and like you'd get like Another World and Flashback and things like that, but Nintendo wouldn't have it until later. Super Nintendo was later, but then I was older, and then so the kiddie games that Nintendo had didn't really appeal to me. No, I'm a huge Mario guy because that's what I played. That's one of the founding games of when I grew up gaming. But I'm not a
founding
Nintendo
fathers.
Yeah, I'm not a Nintendo enthusiast like some people are.
I'm not at all. I hate them.
Yeah, whatever.
They suck. They're
You
a bunch
have
of. They're a bunch
plushie.
of. I don't want to talk about it. I don't mention my plushies. Leave me alone.
Hey, then don't tell people about your plushies.
Shit.
If you don't know now, you know. Daryl has Nintendo plushies.
If you don't know,
look at this
then
bullshit.
you know.
I mean, looks good.
Mega Man.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
but I don't think this is. Is this come out for Xbox too?
Yeah.
Is it? How much was it? Is it full price?
$30.
Oh, 30. I'd probably buy it for $30 sometime and just play it. I don't know. Might be more casual. I like the art style. Some people hate it.
You can buy Mega Man Collection 1 and 2 for $11 right now.
I know, but I tried to play those again. There's a couple on Games Pass, and I'm just like, like you said, I can't do this I can't play like this anymore. Like my fingers don't work like that anymore.
A lot of people are going to say Subnautica for this year.
Subnautica?
Yeah.
I played that game. It's
No.
cool, but it ain't that
No.
freaking cool.
People are also going to say Octopath for sure.
Yeah. I'm just talking my personal experience.
I'm just kind of looking at some of the general consensus for this year.
It's too early.
Not really.
No, I know.
We're coming to a head quick.
Yeah. I'm just saying, after Red Dead, everything will change, I
Far
promise.
Cry 5.
Yeah.
Was it up there?
No.
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 Why?
No. I don't know.
Monster Hunter
I
World?
think it was just too
you
much.
got
of this.
into that.
Ooh, that's right. I forgot about that. Is that this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
That
that's
was
up there.
January. That was like the first big game that came out this year.
That's true. That's true. That is up there. I thought that was last year. So yeah, I liked it a lot.
There's 2 games on my watch list right now that I'm waiting till next check to buy. You should actually pull one up. It's called The Messengers.
I've seen something about this.
Apparently it's only on PC and Switch.
Oh, good.
Right? I don't know. Well, they're getting those exclusives, I guess. The Messenger. There you go.
Messenger.
I think so.
Let's see what it says. Here it is.
There you go. It's more of like a Ninja Gaiden meets Metroid.
I think I've seen something.
Metroid's kind of being overdone at this point in time. Like I've been playing Yoku's Island Express, which is kind of like a Little Big Planet meets Metroid meets pinball, if you can imagine that.
Okay.
That's a really fun, really awesome music. It's a really fun game. That's Metroid, and then Hollow Knight is another one that I picked up that I got into for a little while, and then of course I got distracted. Metroid, but that's more of like a gothic, like hand-drawn feel. This one's more like SNES.
Is this it right
Yeah.
here? It does look cool. It looks exactly like Ninja Gaiden.
But it's being labeled as one of the best indie titles right now, period.
The Messenger. I'm going to have to check it out. It looks like it reminds me of Axiom Verge, which was one of my favorite games.
Yeah, it looks like it's like Axiom Verge, but you're a ninja.
Yeah, like trolls and other ninjas.
Apparently it has a really awesome twist. I really don't know.
I don't want to watch too much of this because I'm going to get this game. Almost a Ninja Star. Whatever. Give
It looks
Assassin's.
like,
Well,
also look up this other game called Into the Breach.
Into the Breach. I think I've heard this.
So this is more of like an Advance Wars, grid-based, turn-based type game, but I like the aesthetics. I like how the table's relatively small. It got a 9 on IGN. It's touted as one of the best games to have for a Switch. It's kind of like in a way, a somewhat passive experience from my understanding. So you could be chilling on a commute or something like that, and it wouldn't have to be like super intensive like platforming. It would just kind of be like make your choice, take a sip, like you know what I mean, that type of deal.
Hold on, Liquid Plumber has something to say here first. Thanks, YouTube. Okay. All right. I see. Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of like a boss monster in a way, and also Fire Emblem.
It's like XCOM kind of too.
I enjoy these type of games, and I'm kind of in the mood for something a little bit more strategic and less like platformy,
and just always in your face all the time. Yeah,
because I've already beaten Celeste, and that was quite enough. That was 16 hours of pain, but it was fair pain.
Well, I've been playing so much Forsaken that's just constantly like action, and then you're like, holy jeez, and then I go over to Tomb Raider, and even that part's just all anxiety and this and that. Then you go and play. Well, now you gave me Spider-Man. And then Detroit, it's like all this. Detroit will be better, I think, because it'll be slower paced. But I I mean, not slower pace, but just a different.
No, it will be slow pace, but your choices, like in some of your negotiating scenes, you only have so much time.
That's
to
cool.
Like,
I'm talking like just flashing lights and freaking gun blasts in your face and trying to do Crucible with Destiny, and you're running around trying not to get killed every 2 seconds. It's just like anxiety.
You're going to be doing that in Spider-Man, I'll tell you that.
Well, it's
because you got to dodge it. One cool thing about that game, too, that I forgot to mention is when somebody's going to shoot you.
I saw it, the spider sense.
Yeah, you get the spider sense with the red marks, and then you can like dodge out of the way. And later on in the game, if you get a perfect dodge, you can web them in the face to like stun them for a little while.
Yeah, I'm excited to play it.
Yeah.
Are the bosses cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but they're what you expect.
No, yeah. That's what I've heard, but I just want to know, like, because I only know about a couple of them. So.
Yeah, Mysterio.
Nah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you dummy. I was like, you freaking got me. Anyway. Yeah, I'm excited to play. As a matter of fact, that's probably what I'll do shortly after you get the fuck out of my house. Oh, shit.
All right.
Anyway.
We're right at that secret question spot.
Yeah. I'm running out of steam.
Thank you guys so much for sticking around. We're a bunch of buffoons today.
Yeah.
Just trying to get by. We just wanted to catch up with you. It's October. Go out there and eat candy and like caramel apples and sit with your significant other or your blow up doll. It doesn't matter.
Go out on a haunted hayride.
I'm going October 13th.
Yeah.
To the Trail of Terror.
Oh.
In Shakopee.
Oh.
Yes.
Go out and do that shit.
Go do some festive shit.
Go kick some leaves.
Go kick leaves right in the tree's face.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Yep.
Secret question for this week. If you could be one Hollywood villain for Halloween, who would you be?
Does it have to be a Halloween villain, or could it be any villain?
I'm thinking like horror.
Okay. Do you have one in mind? Because you can go first if you do.
Yes.
Okay.
I do have one in mind. I would probably be it.
It? Really?
No, that's terrifying. I don't want to eat kids.
Eat my kids. Huh?
Gross.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke, yeah.
Oh.
I got one. I have two I would do. First of all, Dracula. Duh. Like, the guy has seen everything, and he can live forever, and he's super powerful. And
probably the best answer.
He's like the Superman of horror movies, right? My other one would be Freddy Krueger, because he's such a snarky asshole, and you can fuck with people all the time. If you're going to be a horror guy, that's what you're about. But you can still kill them, but they can't get you because they're in dreams. Yep. But I think Dracula for it.
I think I'd be Slimer.
Slimer. That'd be Justin, because he's always eating.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, that's Matt.
Yeah, that's true.
What horror villain would you be? It's kind of a hard question because you don't want to be any of those people because they suck.
It's all... Man, there's some good ones out there, though, man. You could be like... what's that? Hollow Man? The Invisible Man?
Oh, no.
You could be...
The Mummy?
Could be the Mummy, but that sucks. Your shit's all rotten off, and
Ugh.
that would suck. I think Dracula, because you make yourself look good. Do whatever you want.
I lied. I rethought about my answer. I want to be Nemesis.
Nemesis? From Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that character.
Stars.
I would be...
Stars.
Man, yeah. Like, you could say, like, Pinhead, but I wouldn't want to be that dude.
Hell no.
Fuck. Then let's see. Predator.
I want to be the boss in Turok where it's like a heat-seeking T-Rex.
Yeah.
That's the most terrifying thing ever. Oh, he knows where you are.
The shark from Jaws.
No.
Because then I wouldn't be afraid to be in the water.
I still would be.
Well, I mean, I think about it now.
I talked to my therapist about that.
What'd they come up with there?
Well, he said, you want your tab?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Your, bring your insurance card.
Sure, where am I at?
Yeah.
Let's just see where I'm at.
Hey, before we go on, can we see what we're at here?
Yeah.
It's like a question at the bar, yeah. Sir, do you want another beer? Can I see my tab real quick, see where I'm at? It's been many times. Many times.
Oh, and we also watched Mandy, but we can't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk with Justin.
We got to save that. That's that new Nick Cage movie that came out from...
I can just say I highly encourage people to watch it.
I don't know if it's not really a pleasant film.
No, but I don't think the people that listen to us would. I think they like that kind of thing. Some of you.
The macabre.
Yeah, some of you.
Would you compare it to Only God Forgives?
No, I would compare it to like the original Omega Man, like that kind of weird filming style and
Mega Man.
Omega Man.
Oh,
with Charlton Heston back in the day. It was like that weird acid time of filmmaking with weird, just dreary film grain and just weird, just odd. And then something just epic happens, and it makes you smile. I was smiling when it was done, but that's me. I'm kind of weird. We are kind of a little different when it comes to that stuff. Eclectic. I like tassels and I like Mandy.
Like I said, next week we are going to do The House of Danger.
Should we do like a little mini Mandy review before we do that?
Chapter 2.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
We'll do a mini Mandy review, so watch that movie and make sure the kids aren't around.
Yeah, don't let your kids see this movie.
They're going to have a hard time if they do. So I would say no.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us. We want to hear from you, Cyberbots. You can email us at cyberlunch1@outlook.com or contact us via our Facebook page at Cyberlunch. We're looking forward next week to play the game.
Do you like to play the game?
I like to play games.
Me too.
I caveman. I love to play games.
We're the checkers. We're the checkers.
We're looking forward to see you next week for another lunchroom discussion, which will be what? I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
I'm Justin.
I'm Justin. Just kidding, bud.
Sorry, bud. Okay.